Okay, so we'll start in 10 as we are talking about free market capitalism. Alright guys, so I've always had an interest in doing things like this. I love video games that present to you a complex problem. To the thoughtful gamer, daunting to the mind. You can spend like a lot of time about it. So today, as I'm traveling through the armpit of Ferelden in a little place called Lotharen, seems to be a problem with the belief of free market capitalism. Now, those of you that don't know what that is or don't even care, I'll give you the short version of it. Free market capitalism, where goods and services dictated by the forces of supply and demand, completely completely independent government intervention. I believe it was called the invisible hand of the market, which dictates prices of goods and services. Problem, in my humble opinion, when it comes to free market capitalism is in case there is a crisis or a natural disaster. You see, the problem is there is no problem. What I meant to say is, yes, this merchant here should be able to sell his goods at any price he deems necessary. He's the owner of the business. Free market, he can charge whatever he wants. Negative part is, there's a disaster or a crisis, you capitalize on that and then you can charge for exorbitant amounts. Sometimes the government has to intervene because that's just it's not moral, it's not moral, and it's not ethical. But in business, is there such thing as morality, ethics? Check out the scene. Okay, you look like you want to make a tiny profit helping a beleaguered businessman. Alright. And then the lady says that during a disaster, this guy is hiking up the prices. So this is what I'm going to say to him. See, now, I'm going to answer this as my character. So since I'm an elf, I can give a damn about human problems. They've been treating me like trash all day. Now, if it was me, last man game that was actually, getting into this, I would answer it the way I would answer it. But I'm going to be my character. So, in typical humorous fashion, my answer would be, why would I want to help you? Period.
Didn't I mention profit?
He is charging outlandish prices for things people desperately need. Their blood is filling his pockets.
'Tis only survival of the fittest. All of these cretins would do the same in his shoes, given the chance.
I have limited supplies. The people decide what those supplies are worth.
Okay. So I didn't realize I could pause. So, real quick, survival of the fittest. That is speculation. I disagree with that because you don't exactly know what people would do in any given situation. She's generalizing and saying that everybody would take advantage of everybody. So that is almost like a soft form of, have you guys, what are these guys' two names? They're two philosophers, and they argued about the state of nature. One person thought that man would be nice to man and they would live in peace. And then another philosopher thought that it would be a state of like animus. People would take advantage of people, and that's where she's coming from. Real quick, I'm gonna look that up real fast because I kind of don't remember the people that said that. I want to say, let's see, state of man, anime. I'll Google that. And somebody will see state of man. without government. Without government, without a social contract, as it were. Okay, let me take the word anime out because anime is, god damn it, this phone sucks. Here it is. Social contract. Just type in a social contract. And again, it's a theory. Got it. Thomas Hobbes. He's the guy who thinks that, so that's where Morgan is coming from. If anybody would be in that situation, then that's where he's coming from. And this guy is
Earth to them.
You bought most of your wares from these very people last week. Now they flee for their lives, and you want to talk business?
Look, stranger, I've 100 silvers if you drive this rabble off, starting with that priest. I'm an honest merchant, nothing more.
Okay, so here's my opinion on this. Like, the guy, before this happened, the guy bought the goods from the other people. This disaster happened, and now he's raising the prices. So it's morality versus ethics. That's what it is. They're both in the right and they're both in the wrong. The guy is right because it's his business. He can set whatever damn prices he pleases. Even in the midst of a crisis, free market capitalism dictates that he is not bounded by the rules of government or any large body or something like that. So he does have the right. He did go and he did buy all of these goods from the people, and now he's holding them and at exorbitant prices, and that's kind of like one business. He's wrong though, because ethically that is incorrect and that's exploitation. Now, according to who ethics? Well, if you're a Judeo-Christian or if you have some type of religious affiliation, then that is wrong on so many levels. We're not going to get deep into religion, but I mean, think about it. Let's take religion aside. Let's say that you have medicine. You need medicine. At first, you were selling the medicine for like $10. A tornado came and blew everything out. Now everybody's trying to scrounge up things, and all of a sudden you're selling that medicine that was $10, and now you're selling it for $60. Good for your pockets. Good for your financial. Bad for little Timmy, and bad for his parents that might have to, put him in the ground because he can't afford the medicine that you boosted up. Priest is incorrect by making him change the prices of his goods. You can't make somebody do that. That is, if that was a government reaching out, you could stretch that and say that that's like tyranny. You could also say that's fascist. You could also say it's a soft form of totalitarianism when it comes to savings. Like, I want you to sell this at this price. So it's basically a form of control, and it's definitely not free market capitalism. That is actually market capitalism or planned capitalism or something like that. So she's wrong in that, but she is right because she's coming from a utilitarian point of view. She wants the most amount of good for the most amount of people. And that means that you need to lower your prices so you can have everybody. Yes, she would be correct from a Jeremy Bentham point of view. John Stuart Mill, she'd be correct. Furthermore, again, if you are for the religious variety, if you are, if you're spiritual or bounded by religion, by religious tenets, then the sister is also correct. You shouldn't exploit. Exploitation is wrong. Period. That's what that guy's doing. That's what she's accusing him of doing. Now, what does my character think? I'm gonna say it right now. I need money. I need a profit. And once again, I'm an elf. I don't like humans. Beat that offer, sister, and I definitely don't like the Chantry. I'm a mage, so I really don't like. I could care less what she wants. That's my character. My opinion. You guys put it in the comments that you actually hear my opinion. So, as my video game character, I'm gonna simply say, "Yo, can you beat this offer?"
You want me to bid against him? We don't have that kind of coin.
What do I get if I help you?
We have nothing to offer but our gratitude.
Gratitude. Gratitude. I'm trying to save the goddamn world from a goddamn archdemon. And what do you want me to do? Pull out my bag, reach in there for some gratitude and throw it on him and he'll die? Lady, beat it. Beat it. It's time for you to go, isn't it?
You would actually do the bidding of this evil little man.
Okay, again, from a business standpoint and from the standpoint of capitalism, it is not technically evil. He did not rob you. He did not steal the goods from you. And as far as I know, he didn't concoct this fucking blight to happen so he can somehow raise all the prices. So do you guys. He went and bought everything back. You sold to him. This disaster happened. Now he's hiking prices. Unethical? Absolutely. Mean? Rude? Yes. Evil? I don't know. I don't think that that's necessarily evil. It's business. Now, if some little kid dies because he won't lower his prices, that act may be immoral, but I'm not sure if it's evil. So, lady, off you go.
Fine. May your heartlessness bring you exactly what you deserve.
Yeah,
A fine sentiment, if I've ever heard one.
You're so nice. I bet you make allies everywhere you go.
Ha! Serves that wench right. You have my thanks. And 100 silvers, yes?
Huh. 100 silvers and a discount, asshole.
Right. Fair enough. But only you.
Alright, well, let's see what you got.
This way.
And that's what I gotta say
and
about
beware
that, guys.
the urchins. They have grabby little
I'm
hands.
gonna restart the stream. Give me a couple minutes. Now, if you guys want to know why I'm doing that, it's because I like to cut out little pieces and I need to work on my editing game. So I'm going to end the stream now, export it to YouTube, and then come right back.